Hi there, I'm at Creative United, which was established last year with support from Arts Council England to provide financial services for the UK's creative industries. Its new flagship scheme is Creative Industries Finance. I'm here today with Sarah Thirtle, Head of Business Lending, to talk about the scheme and its relevance to print. Firstly, Sarah, can you just tell us a little bit about Creative United itself?
Creative United, as an independent community interest company, was sort of fully formed and launched only last year, but it has actually been in existence previous to that as something called Art Co-Trading, which was actually a wholly owned subsidiary of the Arts Council. Creative United, as it is now, had been running and operating programmes designed to support the creative economy and the various creative sectors for a while now, including programs like Take It Away, which allows people to buy musical instruments, Own Art, which allows people to buy contemporary art, and both of these programs allow people to purchase these products at affordable instalments, so really opening up these markets for more people. And Creative Industry Finance was developed as a kind of business offer to help develop the creative business and the businesses that make up the creative economy of England, because it's so successful, but it's there to enable businesses to access that finance that they might have found difficult to access before at their own bank, and to give them that advice to help build confidence and skills within the various creative sectors so they can really continue their growth.
Creative United has just launched Creative Industry Finance across the whole of England. Can you tell us sort of in a nutshell what that is and perhaps its relevance to printers?
Well, Creative Industry Finance is one of a range of products and services that Creative United offer, with the mission to help build and sustain a resilient creative economy. And Creative Industry Finance is there to offer business advice and access to finance to any creative industry or any business that has creativity at its heart or has that as a main element of what they do. Or should they wish to get advice and support so they can grow and become more sustainable as businesses, we're there to work with them so they can achieve that.
Print is not on the scheme's designated list of creative industries. Can you tell us where print does fit in?
We have got a list of sort of creative sectors. They're kind of a broad list. They're there to give an idea really to businesses of the kinds of areas that we can work with and offer advice and access to finance to. But we fully understand that creative businesses come in all shapes and forms, and a lot of them straddle across different sectors or work alongside or with closely related to other sectors. So we fully understand that there may be a print company that has a very strong creative element in what they do. They may be designing and building innovative products and new works and original formats. So we would welcome inquiries and opportunities to talk to them as well. The only areas we really can't work with at the moment are anything that's very much solely advertising or marketing other people's work, or something that's involving antiques, so it's not necessarily new work. But yeah, so we understand it's a broad list.
Can you tell us more about sort of any eligibility guidelines for print companies that might be interested in applying?
Well, Creative Industry Finance has 3 basic eligibility criteria. The first being we're working with businesses who are based in England. The second being the businesses need to have been trading for at least 18 months. And the third criteria, which I guess is the thing that would fit for some of your readership, is that the business has some kind of creative element at its core. It might be working with new creative talent and developing design work and graphic designers. It might be producing new creative work through new innovative means to enter the market. So if that's at the heart of what they're doing or what they want to do, if they're looking to diversify their approach, then yeah, we'd welcome any inquiries from those kinds of businesses.
You conducted a 2-year pilot scheme before rolling out Creative Industry Finance across the board, and I understand that about 400 companies took part. Were any print companies involved in that?
There were, yeah. There were businesses that involved print or had that as part of what they do, be they publishers or designers. An example of a business that did really well from our pilot programme is a company called Ditto Press. They are a print design company, publishing type company that produces original print artwork and magazines and uses print in very creative ways. So they were able to get support to help hone their business and growth plans and to find ways of reaching new clients. And they also used their loan to move into new premises because they wanted to expand. And so they've had really great outcomes from that. They've developed those new clients and they're doing really well. So I think that's an example of a business that, again, sort of straddles different kinds of creative sectors, but uses printing in what they do in a very creative way.
So for those that are eligible, what does the scheme actually deliver?
The first stage, if a business is eligible, is they can fill out our online application form, which is a very straightforward form. It's not full of any long jargonistic words or anything. So we simply ask what the business is doing, what their plans are that they may need finance for and help with strategizing. We look for what's in their current business plan and their current finances so we can get an idea of where they are at the moment, how healthy the business is. And then once we've assessed that in-house, we match that business with a business advisor for the advice stage. They get up to 12 hours of business advice development work with that business advisor, and they can work with them on, meeting their challenges and understanding the ambitions of the company and helping to get them investment ready. So when we introduce them to one of our 7 lending partners, they're going to be able to come in there with a proposal that will be really strong, show the confidence of where they're going with the business, and our lending partners offer a range of different kinds of borrowing to meet the different needs of the businesses that come through our programme, be it borrowing, a small amount, £2,500, £3,000 to 50,000, 100,000 plus. Within our 7 lending partners, there are products in there that can meet those kinds of borrowing needs. So we will hopefully match people up and find the best route for them to progress and move forward.
Creative United's own strapline is Innovative Finance for Creative Businesses. Do you have any specific links with the print industry at the moment?
So Creative United's relationship with the print sector is very much something that we want to explore and develop more. Creative United itself comes from a place of working very closely with the Arts Council and with building partnerships with other trade sector associations to sort of fulfill our mission of developing the creative economy across the whole country. Through Creative Industry Finance's connections with our business advisors, we've got lots of links to lots of creative sectors already. And we're also building relationships with what we're calling industry partners, which are trade sector bodies and associations who are sort of pledging their support to promote creative industry finance to their membership and allowing us to connect and communicate with people who are at the coalface, people who are actually making and creating and producing and printing. So we're very much building those relationships right now. We've got some really great partners involved already. People like the Design Council are involved, and from the other creative sectors we've got Independent Theatre Council and BPI. And what I'm really excited about is possibly finding ways to get these trade associations talking to each other as well and seeing where they can really help each other and where their membership might be able to start working with each other as well. So there's lots of possibilities.